Lisa Savage was coming home from the grocery store with her 15-year-old autistic nephew when her car window exploded.
When the window shattered and it had glazed right across my face, I knew I'd been hit, but I didn't know if he had been hit. And he was already calling his mom on the phone because it scared the daylights out of him.
Lisa has yet to drive again, and her nephew has not left his room or even gone outside since. He's been through enough, and you've been through enough. How are you both coping with the situation?
I go and check on him every day, and I just got to keep moving forward. You know, we got to put that day in the past and keep moving forward because it's a blessing to me. You know, the more I look back at it, I don't know how, I actually made it this far.
Police say Jared Pearson fired more than 20 rounds with an AR rifle at traffic, driving past his apartment at Coulter and 37th Avenue. He hit 6 vehicles, including Lisa's. If you had a chance to speak to Pearson, the shooter, what would you say to him?
And why? Because there's more than just me that got hurt, But he might not even know why.
Lisa's head was an inch away from the bullet that went through her car's headrest. She believes God was there with her that night.
Believe in the Lord right now, you better start believing in Him because He saved me that night.
Lisa says it will be a while before she drives through that intersection again. In Amarillo, Reagan Lopez, ABC 7 News. Connor Medina is one of the victims Amarillo police say ended up in the sights of a gunman with an AR rifle. The bullet and holes it caused still easily visible in his pickup truck more than a week later.
It got stuck in my hood. I mean, he aims 2 more inches higher, 3. That bullet goes through the windshield and it does hit me. According
to police, Jared Pearson fired over 20 shots from his second-story apartment on Coulter.
Have you thought about that night since?
Absolutely. Every night. There'll be times I'll just be standing there or even driving, and I'll hear that gunshot in my head. And
as a hunter, how did it feel to be hunted?
Definitely angry. I mean, knowing that someone could be that reckless and, put other folks in danger like that, it makes me angry. And, if I could have put a stop to that night, I would have.
The only feeling left is anger, and Connor feels Pearson should be held accountable.
I mean, I'm no threat to him, and I never will be, as he was to me, but I'm going to make sure that I do whatever I can to make sure that he's locked away and rotting in his cell for as long as he possibly can.
Connor is anxiously anticipating facing Pearson in court. In Amarillo, Reagan Lopez, ABC 7 News. Jared Pearson is the only suspect in the shootings of 6 vehicles on Coulter Street that injured 4 people. Pearson talked to us from the Randall County jail and says he has no idea who the shooter is, but he says it's not him.
I'm very well sure that we have the best and brightest in order to deliver the answers that the community seeks.
When I asked why the shooter would do this, Pearson had an unexpected explanation.
Get into the minds. This is what I say. I mean, the last news report I heard was Neuralink, that they actually had a test subject that went through and put a chip in their brain. I mean, we're in the future. It's here, and that's pretty well the last frontier is the human brain.
So what about all the evidence found in his apartment, including an AR rifle with a scope, magazines, ammo, and spent shell casings?
Anything that was found, anything that is had, and you can even say anything that was had, it has proper proof of purchase and is within Texas guidelines. It's permissible.
Lisa Savage and Connor Medina, 2 of the victims, told us they still look over their shoulder. I asked Pearson what he had to say to those affected.
No, I wouldn't seek to speak to anyone in particular, but again, just Godspeed to everyone who has wishes for the best outcome in the situation. May God continue to bless their lives.
To hear the entire interview, visit ABC 7 Amarillo's YouTube channel. In Amarillo, Reagan Lopez, ABC 7 News.